Alrighty, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Tecklenburg. I wanted to get out here real quick and show you the home site. So I had to start on the inside of the house today just because it is raining outside. I've got my little trash bag poncho on right now to keep me from getting too drenched out there today. As you can see, got quite a bit of water out there, but not the end of the world. We can still get an update done for you. So on the first floor right now, as you guys can see, looking around the house, we got some trim installed. So we got the interior doors, and then we've got the baseboard installed for you. You might see some areas that are missing. Those are areas where the cabinets are going to be installed. Again, we are a little bit delayed on some cabinets coming in from Master Brand. So essentially our workaround for that is we are going ahead and installing the trim. We're typically doing the rough paint, and then a lot of times what we're doing is we're going ahead and installing the floors also. So you might see all that stuff happen before those cabinets get set. So again, we don't have to just stop production, wait for cabinets to show up, and then continue production again. So it's not really gonna affect us on the back end whatsoever. Something that I keep seeing, I'm quite positive we're supposed to have a knee wall cap here. I don't know why these guys keep coming out here and missing our little knee wall cap that goes right here, but you guys will have a trimmed cap there. So hopefully we can get upstairs too, and it's not too dark up there, but kind of sneaky into the rooms where there's at least a little bit of light. Now that the trim's finished, we'll be able to move into high build primer starting Monday. Once we get done with high build primer, that pretty much kicks off our rough paint process. So it's about a 5-day process. As long as we can hit each one of those 5 days, we'll go all the way from rough paint, high build primer, all the way to rough paint complete. I call it rough paint because that is not the final paint that we end up getting on the house. There's several other times we actually come in the house and we do conduct paint point up and drywall point up. We also go through what they call a paint and drywall final, and that is where they'll actually come in and do a bunch of their own paint and drywall point up, and then later on down the road, I actually get to come in a couple times throughout the schedule and tape up the house. So they'll get to a point where they're satisfied with what they've done, and then I will have the opportunity in the schedule to come in and actually tape up the house, point out any deficiencies that I see need to be taken care of, and we actually do that twice on the back end of the schedule. So I know you can't really see a lot of what's going on here, but I'm in the master bath right now. Got that 3x6 Arctic White tile surround shower there. Master bedroom, however, is pretty well lit in here. You got tons of natural light coming in with the double hung window there, and you got 2 single hung windows there. So not too bad. Got the guest bedrooms over here. Trim's looking good so far. I don't see any missing doors or anything yet, which is really good. It means the framers came in and did what they needed to, got all those doorway openings framed to the right size, which is good to see. This is another guest bath here. I know it's pretty dark in there, but you got the fiberglass surround tub shower combo in there, and then right on over to the loft area here. I'm always a huge fan of the loft area. You got these 3 single hung windows right here, always give it a lot of natural light, so you don't really have to work too hard when it comes to finding lighting features in here. You guys did pay for those recessed cans there, but all right, well, that's kind of a grand tour of the house. Like I said, next week, pretty much the entire week, we're gonna be working on the rough paint process. Hopefully the weather holds up a little bit better for us next week. We get a little bit more done, but that's kind of what we're looking like out here this week. Of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to call, text, shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I think one of the questions that you guys might have had, again, from that orientation, we got those 2 posts out back. We replaced those completely. We got both of them replaced, and we've also got the column wraps installed, so they were able to come out and get the siding finished. I'll show you those right quick, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. There's those 2 guys right there. I know it's obviously kind of hard to see with the column wraps on now, but we obviously have to have pretty straight posts to be able to install those column wraps. So we did replace them for you, and that's now complete. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have an excellent weekend, and I will see you on the next update.